pain while running. A lot of us have had it and we don't know why or how to get rid of it. So I'm going to show you a couple reasons why you might be getting hip pain while you're running. I have a level here in my hand, and if you run a lot outdoors, especially on the road, I'm going to show you why you might be getting pain in your hips, particularly on the left side if you're running against traffic. When you're running down the road, all the roads, or most roads, have a pitch to them, meaning the center of the road is higher than the side. So when you're running down the road, especially against traffic, your left leg is going to be striking lower than your right leg. So if we put a level here on the road, just to show you how much difference there is, there's the level on the road sitting flat. If we bring the level up so it's level, you can see how much difference there is. So there is a multiple inch drop from that side to this side, and your left foot will be dropping that much more than your right, which can cause strain, thus you have hip pain. So we've seen an environmental factor that could affect our hips while we're running, and we can't really change the slope of the road. One of the things you could do if you have the opportunity is to run on a sidewalk, although sometimes those are uneven and put you at risk for injury. Or if you have the opportunity to run on a track, which could be boring because you're just running in circles, but at least it's flat there, and that can help to alleviate or prevent your hips from becoming painful. Another problem you might have may be related to strength. If you have weak hips, particularly in the glutes, then you can suffer from hip pain. So I'm going to show you some exercises you can do to help strengthen your glutes and your hips and help alleviate or relieve or even eliminate the hip pain you're getting while you're running. These are very simple exercises but very effective. So the first one we're going to do is simply the leg lift exercise that we all know and love from the Jane Fonda days. You just lay on your side here and you're going to raise the top leg up in the air. One of the things that you should do is tip your toe down a little bit so you're pushing your heel up first, like this. And you should do about 15 repetitions. I'm not going to do all 15 repetitions. I'm just going to show you how to do it, and then you'll know what exercise to do. You should do 15 repetitions and do 2 sets. The next one is you kind of point your toe up in the air and you do the same thing. This is going to work a little bit different area of your hip, more toward the anterior hip, where the previous one with the heel going in the air first is more doing the glute med and the glute min. The next exercise we're going to do is a clamshell. So if you have a band, you can put a band around your legs to add some resistance. And you just bend your knees and you open the clamshell and back down. If you do not have a band, you can add resistance by just placing your hand on top of your leg. That adds a little bit of weight and gives you a little bit more resistance. So that's 3 exercises for that leg. Remember, you want to switch sides. You have 2 legs. You want to do both sides. So again, point the toe down, push up toward the ceiling with your heel. "15 repetitions. When 15 are done, you point your toe upward at about a 45-degree angle. It doesn't have to be real acute, just about 45-degree angle, and do another 15. If you want to add a little intensity to these, where you can work both sides at the same time and get a little bit more out of it, you could always be in a side plank and doing the same thing. This will be working your contralateral glute med and glute min, your hip, while you're working the raised side. Heel up, then toe up. 15 reps on each side. And again, do the clamshell. If you do not have a band, you just use your arm for a little resistance. Remember to control it. Don't just let your leg fall. The next one we're going to do is for the glute maximus, the largest muscle in the body. You're going to lay on your stomach. You're going to flex your knee, putting your foot toward the ceiling, and then you're just going to raise and push your heel to the ceiling, raising your thigh off the floor. You don't have to go very high, but you will feel a nice burn in the butt. Remember, you have both sides, 15 reps on each side. The next exercise we're going to do is also for the glutes. And it's just a bridge, a simple bridge. You can lay down, you can lay on your back, and just push down in the heels and raise your butt off the ground, squeezing the glutes. And you'll do this 15 times. If this is too easy, you can always raise one foot in the air, do one leg at a time. Remember, if you do one side with the leg up, always do the other. If you have weights, you can always add resistance with a dumbbell or a plate. Put it on your hips, and then you just, again, push down in the heels, flexing the glutes, and the weight will add some resistance. 15 repetitions, whichever way you do it, you'll want to do 15 repetitions. All right, I have two more exercises for you. I'm going to use a chair for this, and these will be standing up. First one will require a band. If you have them, if you do not have a band, that's fine. You can still do this exercise without a band. This just adds some resistance. You stand here, you put one leg in the back, and you simply flex the glutes, and you should feel it tightening out. If you wonder if you're doing it right, if you feel it, you should feel it tight. And then you do the other side. So you want to do 15 repetitions per side. And the last one is great for the glute med and the glute min. You take your chair, you're going to lean on your chair, I don't know if I'll be in frame for this. You lean on your chair on one side, you bring your leg up, bring your knee in, and you kick the heel out. And you bring it in slowly and kick it out. And bring it in slowly and kick it out. And then you want to make sure, again, to do the other side. So you bring the knee into the chest and you kick it out. Knee in, kick it out. Kick out with your heel. And there you have it. I would do that at least one time a week. So remember, it's going to be 15 repetitions per exercise per leg. You're going to do 2 rounds of that. If you guys like this video, hit the like button and please subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.